I became a member here in 2006, and in that time, I've been a ruling elder, I've been a resting elder, I've served as a deacon, I serve as a deacon now, in fact. I sing in the choir, I've helped out on a number of different events, and during all that time, I was an alcoholic, and I was hiding it from everyone. My closest friends didn't know. So it was really scary to come out and talk about it. When I first went into treatment, I truly woke up that morning and didn't, if you'd have told me the day before that I was going to wind up in treatment for alcohol addiction, I would have laughed at you. That was impossible. And before I knew it, 24 hours later, there I was lying in a bed at a treatment center, and I was scared to death. And it was really at a time when my faith in God and my faith in the church was really struggling because I was so scared and I was so unsure where I was and what was going on and what people would think of me. The outpouring of love and support from this church is what kept me going in that time when I was in recovery. I received cards every day that I was there. It became kind of a joke with the staff. They'd say, "Oh, Dave's got 3 more cards. Dave's got 2 more cards today." And it was my beautiful brothers and sisters in my choir. It was the pastors here at the church. It was other members. It was the deacons. It was people I didn't even know were sending me cards to say, "Hang in there. We love you. We support you. We want to see you get better. And we know that God has a bigger plan for you." And it was really a powerful part of my recovery. It wasn't my faith that got me through. It was their faith that got me through. One of the biggest challenges we face as addicts, as alcoholics, is dealing with the guilt and shame that we have because of who we are, because of the disease that has overtaken us. And it's the disease that makes us feel that way. It's the disease that says, you should feel guilty, you should feel ashamed. And by the way, keep drinking, keep using. That's what the disease wants. So the most important thing we can do is break through that fear of what will people think of me, and how do we get to the other side of that. I find my hope really in the recovery meetings that I attend every day. There are a variety of meetings out there. My personal favorites are AA meetings, but there's lots of other ones. As you get out into the world and get around people, you're gonna find that hundreds, thousands of us suffer from these things. People from all backgrounds and races and economic situations are all there together because these diseases don't care. These diseases only care about one thing, and that's keeping you sick. And you'll find, as I did, that there are all kinds of folks out there. And the most important part of that is that you belong to that community. And that community will lift you up and will carry you through the problems you're having and help you in your recovery. The most important thing I found through my recovery process is the joy I get from helping other alcoholics recover as well. I stay sober by helping other alcoholics stay sober as well, whether it's giving them rides to meetings, talking with them on the phone, or just generally knowing that they're there for me and I'm there for them. When I think about the idea of being sober the rest of my life, not having another drink the rest of my life, it's very hard to comprehend. That's why they talk about one day at a time. My job is to stay sober today, not worry about tomorrow, the next day, or next month. But in these meeting rooms, I can talk to men and women who have been sober for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and I see the happiness that they have and the freedom that they have from this addiction and the joy in their lives that I still can't comprehend having, but I can see it in other people. So that's where the hope comes from, is being a part of those communities and seeing folks who have recovered and are living wonderful, happy, productive lives. If you're dealing with active addiction, if you're a friend or a family member of somebody who is, what I want you to know is we're here to help you. Westminster loves you just the way that you are. We want to see you get better. We want to see you be well again and come back and be an active member of our community. So to find that help, contact somebody here. We're a community of faith that loves you and supports you and wants to see you healthy. The day after I got out of my treatment center, I came back to church. I didn't tell anybody I was coming. And I walked into the choir room and I was just blown away by the overwhelming response that I got. It was so beautiful, and it right then and there acknowledged for me that everybody loved me just the way I was, and it didn't matter who I was before or that I was battling alcoholism. In fact, they probably loved me more because I came forward and did that. So I share that with you so that maybe you can come forward too and talk about your addiction and your problems and know that everyone here is going to love you just the way you are.